Hey guys, Tarek here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Twisted Meadows.
Our warriors have
WFZ spawning in the south. We have Lawliet playing as Night Elf. Himself out a Demon Hunter first, facing off against him in the north. We have WFZ playing as Undead. And get himself a Death Knight, nothing too special there. So a bit of a creep pull here at the mercenary camp. And a very early ghoul coming over here to harass this archer. Now getting out of there. Picks up the Forest Troll Shadow Priest there as well from the mercenary camp. But this Ancient of War taking a lot of damage here. Ghoul coming back in, trying to do some harass. Golem is going to fall. Death Knight coming in to do some harass here. And going for Aura first level. Interesting. Getting in there, he's going after the Shadow Priest. Skeleton's dispelled and oh my god, he corners it somehow. Death Knight can't reach. Forest Troll with some healing in. Not taking a bit of damage here. Good control so far from Lawliet, avoiding taking too many casualties. It's a tricky situation, and he's got himself up to level 2 already. Just kind of abandoning that camp now. And the Forest Troll gets home. That was so impressive. How he managed to corner the Forest Troll in there so it couldn't take any damage. Crazy stuff. Demon Hunter chasing him down, trying to get some mana burn cooking. We do have like a scout acolyte here at the waiting, and oh, ghouls dropping off their lumber. Coming to fight. Now the mana burn in. Death Knight actually getting a little bit low.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
He's got to finish off the camp now. Picks up the Berserker to make it a little bit easier. Here come the ghouls though. Not the hugest army of ghouls. Well, it does have a decent amount of defense against us, I'd say. Dispels the skeletons there with the Shadow Priest. Archer goes down. Didn't quite make it into Shadow Mail. Doesn't have dust as well, so Shadow Mail was a good option there from Lawliet. Almost got away with it. Ooh. Demon Hunter kind of walking himself into a surround here. Oh boy. Death Knight trying to escape, and he does. Does get away. Oh, and he opens the surround there. Breaks the surround. Demon Hunter did take quite a bit of damage. Oh, Death Knight in trouble! Oh, the mana burn. Not enough mana. Not enough damage. And the ghoul's pulling back from that pressure. Checking the tech timings here. Give life. Slightly faster tech. WFZ, and he's putting up a Hunter's Hall. We're going to see some Dryads coming in. Not sure what this ghoul was up to.
Have engaged the enemy.
He's made it safely back to base, and we've got a graveyard coming up. Death Knight's super low though. It looks like he wants to do some creeping now, but it looks like Lawliet going to pull back on the pressure. Did pick up the boots of speed just before. But he's pulling back, going to do some creeping of his own, rather than trying to keep the pressure on the Death Knight. There go the gnolls.
Upgrade finished.
Nearly level 3 with that creep camp. He's going to finish off this green camp. Spike that level 3, going on the offensive now. Oh, picking up his second hero is going to be the Panda.
Your building is complete.
WFZ trying to creep out his expansion. Bringing the acolyte over? No, not yet. Not looking for a fast expo. I suppose it's not super fast, but tier 2 expo. And now, interesting. Using the Drunken Haze here to minimize damage during this creeping. Interesting tactics. Oh, but in comes the Demon Hunter. Really good ghoul blocking there from WFZ. Gonna bring in the Death Knight now. a bit of follow-up pressure, but that Demon Hunter's so fast with the boots. Ghoul struggling to escape. He's bringing really good blocking again. Just really impressive stuff here from WFZ. Very good ghoul control so far. But he hasn't got too much damage done with them, honestly. Now he's kind of peaked in his base. Going for a fast tick up to tier 3. Lich about halfway done. And Panda finishes off that camp, gets level 2. Picks up a pretty good item as well, Flute of Accuracy. Look over here, we've got double Lawlers up, and tier 3 started. A third of the way through.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And there we go, Lich is on the battlefield. Good timing. Oh, he doesn't have the... Oh, he does have the gold for it. Gonna pick up the orb, and he's gonna actually use that Acolyte for a shade. That's a nice tactic. Making use of that Scout Acolyte super late in the game. I wonder if we're gonna see some Frostworms as well. A little bit more risky now. Big Nova Coil on the Demon Hunter. Does have the greater healing potion though. It's not under too much threat, but I don't think it wants to spend it this early. Has to back off. It's going to allow WFZ to get a bit of creeping done. And it is level 3 already though. So WFZ has a bit of work to do to catch up in that department. Way behind in experience. Picks up a decent item. It's good bone chimes. Pretty good for his current ghoul army. And yeah, we are indeed seeing a boneyard, so going to see some frostworms coming in.
Your building is complete.
That's nice. They're doing some more creeping this time with Ancient of War. Should avoid taking too much damage. It doesn't matter too much though. He's got the bears now. Heal up pretty easily. And Demon Hunter with 2 Drides coming over to harass again. An instant Nova Coil. Big mana burn on the Lich though. Takes a lot of damage. Actually quite low on that Lich now. Second mana burn. Lich still low. Demon Hunter coming back in, but he had just enough mana for the coil there. Demon Hunter has to back out. Takes a whole bunch of damage again. But keeping these undead heroes with very low mana might pay dividends later in the fight. Off the mercenary camp. Is he going to go for the red camp strides at the moment? Just keeping tabs, doing some scouting. Keeping up the expansion here and bringing out all this. Looks like he is going to expand. No? Yes. Just doing a circular path. Just checking the perimeter. We see getting this red camp done. Picks up the Amulet of Spell Shield. Interesting. Might save him from a few mana burns. Pretty handy.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Panda also creeping up nicely. Oh, he's got the rune braces on them. They're going to be hard pressed to Nova Core down the Panda with that item. Use the crystal ball there. Or maybe Border Reveal. He's trying to get rid of the shade. So maybe it's caught here. That's a bit of damage. But the camp is going to be completed. Oh, very nice item. Got the Sobi mask.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And yeah, just a good old-fashioned creep fest. Hasn't been too much fighting so far. Take a look, seeing if we've got any upgrades coming in. Not yet in that department. Oh, okay. The light is going for some. Tech upgrades on the Dryads and
Our
Bears.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
And it looks like a little bit of solar creeping here on the Lich. And a pretty close to 5 now though, wow. And looks like he has got the boots now as well. Help him get into position for those Breath of Fires. Now that the Demon Hunters, you know, probably doesn't want to harass the Undead army with frostworms around. He won't be able to run away. And here we go, picking up a third hero, the Tinker. From a rare sight. Or Undead at least. And going on the offensive, look like he's going to be targeting the expansion. It is freshly finished. Making a bit of a timing push here. He's got about 70 food to Lawliet's 50. So this is a pretty good timing to come in and do some damage. And Lawliet's not going to contest at all. Just going to lose an expansion here. What is this obsidian statue doing? Got lost. Yeah, now he's heading over to the main. Got another expansion going up for Lawliet's Twisted Meadows. You know, there's plenty of expansion spots around. Pretty hard to shut them down. Okay, Pocket Factory is up.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Great outdoors.
And we have seen an Ancient of Wind and a Hippogriff now to try and answer these frostworms. We only have one Fiend. No, we've got 2 Fiends. And the ghoul drops there. But kind of hard fighting uphill into the Night Owl base there. Looks like
our warriors have
just gonna
engaged the enemy.
try to do some damage from on top of the trees. Oh no, he cancelled this expansion. Or did it get killed? I don't see a wisp over here. I'm not sure. I hope I didn't miss some kind of like shade picking up a sapper and then the sapper coming over here and killing this or something. I missed something like that happening. Light managed to make his way up to 60 food now, getting involved in a bit of a fight. Tinker going down fast. And a TP out here, interesting. With around 10 food advantage, doesn't want to fight. But is putting up an expansion of his own. Starting out with the Necropolis though, so might slow going before he gets any gold back there. And actually, oh man, only operating on
our warriors have
4 acolytes on his main. Sending the other one over here, interesting. I wonder if that's, oh no. He's repairing up the statue with the other one. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. It's like, man, why would you do that? There's expansion over here about halfway done. Breath of Fire, heal scroll pop from WFZ, 1 bear down, second bear dropping quickly. Down it goes. Yeah, pulling back a little bit. WZ taking quite a lot of damage on his Death Knight now. Lich also taking damage. Here comes back in for a bit of damage. But that Lich is going down fast, pops the invul. Got rid of all the Hippogriffs, however. And now the Demon Hunter taking some damage. Pops the Greater Healing Potion. Frostworm pulling back. And TP out here from WC. Looks like he did lose one of his Frostworms. No, it's just way over here. Very, very low. Didn't make it back in the... I didn't think I saw it go down, but...
Your building is complete.
Didn't make it back to our town portal range.
The great outdoors.
At the end of that fight, Lawliet under 50 food. WFZ still around 60. Pick up the disease cloud as well for his abomination. It's really nice against Dryads. A little bit more creeping here. Last camp It's easily available. Still got the islands, potentially. And it looks like... Well, I didn't stick around to destroy the necropolis. Just killed the acolyte and ran away. Okay, here we go.
Your building is complete.
WC coming out for another fight at 70 food. Light at 50, so this is his... I mean, if he can't win the fight here, he's in trouble, because this expansion is up and running. This is his best timing, and another one coming down. This is Night Elf on Twisted Meadows. You better believe there's going to be some expansions. That Shade has been running around doing some recon for WC. We'll switch over to his point of view maybe, so we can see that more clearly. Okay, so here it goes, and it spots the new one that is also going up. Oh, Panda coming in here for Breath of Fire on all of those ziggurats. Taking out the Sacrificial Pit as well. WC coming back to defend. Acolytes and ziggurats going down pretty quickly, but here we go, has to back away. Staffs out that forest troll. Panda going down fast. Has to TP. One Dryad goes down. A little bit disease cloud on the Dryads as well. And maybe oh yeah, most of the Dryads got hit by the disease cloud, so that's nice. Paying dividends. Slowly whittling away their health. WC on the offensive, going for the expansion now. Looks like Lawliet going to go back to his base to counter that. And, you know, these ziggurats are getting pretty low. No repairs going on these. 2 more Breath of Fire, and I think they'll go down. Deathlight very close to level 5 now. Here we go, Breath of Fire coming in. Ziggurats in big risk of going down. Expansion is about 2/3 of the way done there. Gold, the haunted gold mine at least. And there we go. Loses a couple acolytes, loses all the ziggurats, so massively overdone in terms of supply. Won't be able to build anything more. Frostworms making short work of those wisps. No detonate there as well, just free experience. Oh my god, he lost his main! What the hell? What? How did that go down so fast? Did he bring in a sap or something? Man, I humbly apologize for missing that.
Summoning is complete.
Lawliet sitting on another expansion though. They're like cockroaches. You can never quite stomp them all out. And yeah, look at his supply. I mean, WFZ is in big trouble. Can't build any more acolytes. He's got 2 of them. Just got to slowly build back his army. That's going to take a really long time. Till then, Lawliet's sitting pretty, just raking in the cash. Building up his army. It's soon going to be bigger than WFZ's. WFZ going for the expansion again though. Has to stay on the offensive. Knocking it down quickly. Lawliet running over here. He's got 2 hippogriffs. And the expansion is dead. Nothing more over here yet. Do have a wisp over here. Shade scouting, but no more expansions at the moment. But it looks like we're going to see a big fight here. Wisp coming in for a mass detonate. No more mana on the Death Knight. Pop the factory down. Death Knight dropping quickly though. He's in, you know, he's got to back out. He's quite low. A bear goes down. Frostworm still doing some pretty good damage. Dryad's on the chase down. Dryad's dropping low though. Frostworm's being microed well, jumping back over the trees. Dryad's zoning them out though at the moment. Really needs those Frostworms on top of the heroes to slow them down. And the last Hippogriff about to go down there. Death Knight in trouble. Uh-oh, Death Knight overextending. Always blocked off by his own fiends. But he gets back to safety just. And, okay, so that was a close call for WFZ, but he comes out of that fight ahead, I would say. But not by a huge margin. He's still in a tough spot. Okay, stuff out for the Demon Hunter. Big breath of fire, chasing down the Lich now. Frostworm coming back in to slow down the Panda, but these fiends getting picked apart. Going after the statues. Stride's dropping low though, has to back out. And he brought the Demon Hunter over. Does he have? No, he's got plenty of Moonwell juice, just didn't heal it up. Slight mistake, so he has to back out in the meantime. Demon Hunter back up to full, so is the Panda. He's got that Wellspring upgrade, so he plenty there to recover with. But WFZ finally in the position where he can actually build some more acolytes. Getting the job done. He's still got a bit of gold left in this mine as well if he finds the time to run an acolyte over there. Okay, here we go. Oh man, mana burn as he was in the Frost Nova animation. Unfortunate. Now with no more mana, but going after the Dryads first. Okay, turn around. Lich in a little bit of trouble, getting focused down by both the heroes. Frostworm on top of them though, slowing them, unable to chase. And good control here from WFZ. Good kiting. Oh man, that Lich is so low, but he gets away. But he's taking down these Dryads quickly, and without this slow from the Dryads, Lawliet in a bit of trouble. And on the bicycle, he's got the boots, so he's kind of outrunning the Frostworm at the moment. Frostworm tries to, try to intercept him coming out the other side, but Panda jukes. Frostworm can't quite get in range to get a shot off though, those boots making the difference there. And the Tree of Eternity has walked its way over to this gold mine. Just about completed the entangle on it. He'll be mining shortly. Is he expecting expansion over here? I'm not sure. Shade is on reconnaissance duty. Hasn't found anything yet though. Is he run a collide over here yet? No, not quite yet. So, I mean, we've just got the two Night Elf heroes. That's basically Lawliet's entire army. It's not looking good for him at the moment. But, well, I suppose he's pretty close to 6 on the Panda. Maybe that can make the difference. WC feeling pretty comfortable, though, at the moment. Just healing up, recovering. Defending his expansion. Ziggurat going down. Looking a couple more fiends. Okay, here come the Night Elf heroes. And looks like WC maybe wants to run over. He's picking up a heal scroll, double heal scrolls. But no town portal. Okay, and then comes the Panda. It can do some really good harass on this mine. Try to knock out a few of these acolytes. Do some economy damage.
Our forces are under attack.
Do we have a staff? Okay, staff on the Panda. But he's focusing down the Demon Hunter first. Just going to get staffed out. Here's the Panda. Oh, he's a bit slow bringing over the Frostworm to for the chase down. So no slow on that. Oh, that's a big old haze fire. Knocks out 4 acolytes there. And he staffs back to safety. Yeah, slight mistake there. If he brought the Frostworm over a little bit earlier for the chase on the panda, maybe those acolytes could have got away. Yeah, now I've got a few Dryads in the mix for Lawliet.
The damned stand ready.
WC coming on the offensive. Oh, there we go. Finally takes care of that shade. It's been a huge thorn in his side throughout the match. And down goes the Pocket Factory. So, you know, this is level 4 Tinker. That's a pretty strong Pocket Factory.
Our forces are under attack.
The tree going down quickly. And then come the Dryads looking for some harass. Another Pocket Factory down. This Pocket Factory is pretty good at just like jumping on top of the Dryads, doing some good damage. Big focus fire on the panda, but there he goes, level 6. Storm, Earth, and Fire. Some good damage. We're getting focused a little bit. Big overcall on the Demon Hunter, but he's got the rune braces, he's got the healing potion. He's in a bit of trouble though. Focus firing down. One more slow there. And the Demon Hunter drops. Just a little bit of duration left on the ultimate. Frostworm in some trouble. Oh, he makes it over the trees, super low in health. Now the turnaround. Oh, he's focusing down the panda. Oh, slight mistake here from WC. I'm not sure what he's up to. Okay, now he's focusing down the panda. Finally, as it transforms back into the hero. But yeah, I don't know why he's focusing down on this individual Storm, Earth, and Fire units. So like, there's no way he's going to kill all of them in time before the ability wore off. Just a lot of damage on these Dryads because of it. Man, this Tinker with the Pocket Factory has been a big factor this game. Seems to be doing really well against this mass Dryad play. And the Tree of Eternity going down fast. Might be the last attempt here for Lawliet. Undead Hero is super low after that Breath of Fire. And now, so is the Frostworm. Tinker gonna go down. Lich in some trouble. Invul pot activated. But Panda getting focused. And there we go. Death Coil finishes the job. And yeah, here we go. Lawliet throws in the towel. A pretty interesting match, you know. Bit of a slow start. Some good harass from Lawliet with his Demon Hunter, slowed down the creeping of WC a long way, but maybe he was a bit greedy with his expansion timing. Tried to get the expansion at 50 food, tried to bank at 50 food at the same time, and got caught. You know, WC had a 20 food advantage, leveraged that nicely, knocked out the expansions, stunted that growth, and got the job done in the fights after that. But yeah, some really nice play in those fights from WC, keeping his Frostworms alive over the trees. It's really nice to see. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.